Welcome to Commander Tune-Ups. Today, we're taking a look at a Morophon deck submitted by our patron, Jordan.
We're going to show you the true power of Phoenixes, obviously.
I'm your host, Joe Cherries.
I'm your host, BZ, and that makes us the Nitpicking Nerds. And before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe little icon because we're ranking every single commander, and you know you want to keep up with it.
He didn't call it a button because it's not actually a button. You can't really push it unless you have a touch
It's merely
screen.
pixels on a screen.
It is merely pixels on the screen. And besides, you'll want to be subscribed to this channel because our subscribers, when completely defeated, come back twice as strong.
Disclaimer, you only live once. That's the motto.
It's a series where we take a deck submitted by you, and we upgrade it under your restrictions. So usually...
Theme, budget was endless this time.
It was like 300.
Oh, really?
He said like 300.
Perfect, we didn't even come close.
Yeah, we didn't even come close. He said like 300 no duels was basically it. We didn't put any duels in.
I mean, at 300 no duels is like, it's
pretty much just saying 300.
Redundant.
Yes, it is.
Every duel is like $225.
We could have put a plateau in here, and then nothing else.
What's that, like 180?
Yeah, and then nothing else, like I said.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and read Morophon, the commander of this deck?
Okay, so he's a 7-mana changeling, which means he's all creature types at all times, which we only care about one. He's a 6/6. ETB, choose a creature type. Creatures of that type get +1/+1, and then they cost Wooburg-less to cast, and it can only affect colored mana symbols.
Yeah, so this reduces color management. Not the best for Phoenixes, but
Name a better Phoenix general.
But it's the best Phoenix
I'll
general
wait.
we have.
I'll wait.
It's the best one we have. It's all we got.
Yeah. It's our only hope.
So this deck came in, and I was expecting it to be super duper in on the
He
Phoenixes.
said it was Phoenix Tribal in the Discord.
So we're like, okay, Phoenix Tribal, it's coming in. We're doing Phoenixes. He said, don't remove too many Phoenixes.
We did not do that.
It came in and actually it had 4 Phoenixes.
Yeah, and it was a cycling deck.
We said, no, you want this theme deck?
Morophon.
You're getting your theme deck.
Morophon can't name cycling.
He can't name cycling.
And so here's the worst case scenario. You really wanted to build a cycling deck, in which case, just take out all the 4 Phoenixes from your deck you have now, and then you have a cycling deck. Or build this deck, and you can give the cycling deck a different commander. Then you have 2 decks for the price of 1.
His nickname is Phoenix, so I imagine he wants to build a Phoenix deck.
Yes.
All right, so
we have a Phoenix deck for you today.
So we have a Phoenix deck, and we took out all the cycling. We put this is a Phoenix deck.
Get them out of here. There's like 3 cycler. Any card with cycling in the deck, you know, is from the remnants.
Oh yeah,
of that.
I think there's like 1. There's 1 or 2.
No, there's like 4.
Oh, sorry, I didn't count.
Yeah, I did.
Putting Phoenixes into the graveyard.
What is that?
Well, it's our first category.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Right.
We have Grizzly Savage. BZ, this is a BZ special. BZ loves this
The
card.
ultimate green-black cantrip.
BZ has tried to put this card in so
Every
many
deck.
modern decks.
Just the one. I only ever play one.
Oh,
What are you
that's
talking
true.
about?
In the same modern deck, 14 different iterations have had this card.
Yeah, like every year. Once a year I try it.
Yeah, once a year. So BZ's 14
Never
years
good.
old right now.
It's never been good.
It has never been good. It was barely good in standard.
Yeah, but it'll put a couple Phoenixes in the graveyard.
Hopefully, he'll put some Phoenixes in the
Because,
graveyard. And
spoiler alert, if you don't know what Phoenixes do,
Factor Fiction, Windfall. Factor Fiction is. Oh, see, this is one of my
Factor
favorite
Fiction
cards.
is like Grizzly Salvage, but you get all the value.
Yeah, but you get at least 2 cards usually, and sometimes if you get 1, you got a really good one.
Or if you don't want the 1 and they think you want the 1, then you get 4.
Yeah, 4 really good ones.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I love this card. Windfall is sort of a like, if your hand's clogged with Phoenixes, you just windmill slam this.
Also, Windfall's just a good card.
It could be used for card advantage too if you only have 2 cards in hand, but they have 8 or 5 even.
8 or 5 even. Faithless Looting.
And Cathartic Reunion and Frantic Search.
What do these cards do? They all let you
They're
like.
all efficient and cheap, and they
Cathartic
discard a bunch
Reunion
of
let
cards.
you discard as an additional cost. Hopefully, it doesn't get counted on you. You'll feel really
No,
sad.
that's all we want is to discard the Phoenixes. They can't counter that. It's uncounterable.
That's true. It's just part of the thing. Frantic Search. Well, untap your lands after you draw.
It's a
discard
free
2.
Faithless. Fate costs 0 mana.
Yep. Faithless Looting. Obviously, you pay
Plus
1.
gives you 4 instances of draw discard.
Yep. Which you want to discard in this deck. You want to put those Phoenixes in the yard.
Well, now they're in the yard, but how are we supposed to get them back?
By getting Phoenixes back, our second category.
Oh yeah, but most of them just do it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna help them out a little bit because they're all pretty bad in Commander.
Phoenixes come back by themselves often.
Slowly.
Very
slowly.
Though some of them like Rekindling Phoenix, which is coming up.
That one's great.
It's a great card, but it does not come back from the graveyard when you put it there.
So the best ways to get them back en masse are, now that we have them all in the graveyard, Patriarch Spitting and Living Death. Living Death switches the creatures in play, and in the graveyards, All of ours are going to be Phoenixes mostly. Patriarch Spinning lets each player choose a creature type, and then all of those are reanimated. We're going to choose Phoenix.
Yeah, rising up from the ashes. I'm a Phoenix.
Are we going to stop saying that?
Nope.
Okay.
Eternal Witness, Graveshifter.
These are just one-offs. You just need one Phoenix right now, or maybe you need a good card. You can get those too.
You want to get the Rekindling Phoenix back because it doesn't actually recur itself?
Don't do that.
Eternal Witness.
Yeah, if you want to... No, I don't even think you can keep the 0/1 of Elemental. I think it automatically sacrifices.
No, it doesn't.
It's May?
It only triggers if there's a Phoenix in your yard.
Whoa. So if you want to stockpile 0/1 Elementals, then
Like,
do this.
yeah, the little 1/1 just sticks around.
Perfect. It's definitely a 0/1 though.
Yeah, you're right. It is a 0/1.
That thing can't tussle. Come on, that's embarrassing.
It's a little tiny
That's
egg.
embarrassing. You don't want people to lose to that.
It is a little tiny egg. Also, bonus here, Graveshifter is actually a changeling, which means he's a Phoenix.
And it costs 1 black less.
It does cost 1 black less. It costs only 3.
Yeah, the main color of this deck is red, and that's not what you usually want for 5-color decks. The mana base is also really weird because we didn't touch it. We kept it pretty budget.
Yeah, we needed to. So if we touch the mana base,
I cut the singleton cycling lands, and I added duels, but there's still.
if we were gonna actually go at this mana base, we would have changed like 65 cards in the deck.
Right, we didn't need to restructure it. This mana base probably works fine for this deck, honestly. It's not that bad. I would just. There's like a green-white scry land and like the green-white man land I didn't really like.
Oh yeah, I believe when I was talking to him, he said he literally like pulled this out of his binder. He's like,
Right.
These lands go in a 5-color.
They all had cycling. So
Yeah,
they kept the duels with cycling, which makes sense. Those are actually just good cards.
what about the Phoenixes? What
The
are some of
Phoenixes
these?
themselves? This is the best part of the deck.
Rekindling Phoenix and Flamewake Phoenix.
They come back basically for free.
Isn't Flamewake the one when you go to combat?
You can pay red.
Yeah, but you know what? Phoenix has 4 power. Rekindling Phoenix. So if you have
I thought you were going to say more fun.
if you also more fun. If you have Rekindling Phoenix out, you get to trigger your Flamewake. Those two just work together actually.
They're best buds.
I don't even think you put it there on purpose, but they do.
No, I put them there because they came back for like no mana, and then I have a really expensive is the next two. Firewing Phoenix and Magma Phoenix come back for 1 red for Firewing you can pay to bring it from your graveyard to your hand, and Magma Phoenix, it's only 5. It's only 3 red to get it back, and it's a 3/3.
Phoenixes can.
Dude, mill them. You just mill these cards, and then you pay 5 mana, draw a bad card.
You make this deck.
I'm poo-pooing it for fun because this deck actually has some explosiveness to it.
It does. It does have one cool.
And an unexpected infinite combo, which I'll get to later.
Definitely cool.
What are our little dink phoenixes?
Universal Automaton. This is just a little.
It's like a little statue
It's
of a phoenix.
It's a 1/1 robot, but it's actually a phoenix.
Right. It was a phoenix the whole time.
I love the idea that like this Universal Automaton could be anything. So it's just like a little tiny transformer.
It's a turtle.
It's just like.
It makes a
It's a surf.
surf turtle.
Is that him turning into a surf?
Yeah, that noise.
Autobots, start your engines! Ready, Prime. Let's roll.
Imagine like this like cool phoenix, little robot phoenix turning into like a surf.
Turtle surf.
A turtle surf.
Turtle surf is fun to say. It's not the last time we're going to say that. Okay, the next turtle surf in the deck, Mirror Entity. 1/1 for 3. But you can pay X to make all your creatures turtle surfs, and they get XX power,
this is-
toughness till end of turn.
Realistically, the best phoenix in the deck.
This is the best Phoenix in the deck. It's not even that close. It's just huge, and it makes your team unstoppable. Most of your team has flying, too, so they're hard to block.
If you have 5, 6, 7 mana open, like no one's blocking. You can attack. No. You can attack in. They go, well, I'm not going to block, and then you can just say, okay, you can just take 8.
You either curb stomp them with your mana, or you just say, okay, I'll cast spells.
Or I'll cast spells for combat. Exactly.
The last one, it's an unblockable Phoenix.
Changeling Outcast. PC loves this card.
This card's good. Don't even sleep on it. This card's good. Any tribal deck. Basically, any tribal deck that cares at all about playing the thing. This card's good.
That was English.
Like,
Playing the
whenever
thing.
you play a Phoenix, whenever a Phoenix enters the battlefield, this card is good.
Phoenix, Phonics.
It's even good in the ninjutsu.
But what about our favorite Phoenix in the whole deck? I'm going to call him the Gourmet Bagel.
This
because
is the best card in the deck.
This is the
It's
Gourmet
in the
Bagel.
deck if you want to check the deck list in the description.
And I'm saying right now, if you don't put this in the deck, then why'd you even have us do a tune-up for you?
Right. It's basically moot to not have this in the deck. So
Yeah.
that, we're not even going to read it because it's so
Iconic.
iconic in the Phoenix decks. This is Pang Tong, Young Phoenix.
Yeah, he's a young Phoenix. I
Now,
believe his creature type is human.
This is why Phoenix decks can finally branch out from mono red, because it's a white Phoenix,
Yeah.
which is perfect.
Yeah, and he pumps creature bots. Wow, come on.
Morophon already buffs them. He buffs them even further on your turn before you attack.
Now, I know we're trolling a bit here.
No, we're not.
Okay, BZ's not. I know we're trolling a bit here, but let's get into what the deck can seriously do in this Wing the Game category. What can this deck actually do?
That card's in the deck, so let's move on. Hope we never draw it.
We might have put it in there just to be a troll.
Yeah, well, there's enough discard outlets that you can have a troll. I mean, if EDH is about fun, what is more fun than Faithless Looting? I'll discard Magma Phoenix, and they're like, oh, it's a Phoenix deck. And Pang Tong, Young Phoenix. It's like, well, I guess it's a Phoenix deck.
He also uses quotations. I love that.
Young Phoenix.
He's a young Phoenix.
Because he's actually old.
If you search the term Phoenix, all the Phoenix come up and Pang Tong. So
if you search the term boat connecting scheme, Pang Tong will also come up. But let's get to winning the game. Finally, how are we going to actually win the game? Well, there's one combo with Morophon that everybody knows.
If you have Morophon out.
Fist of Suns / Joda Archmage Eternal. Make all your spells cost 0 mana.
Yeah, it makes all your, Phoenixes.
So,
or whatever
all the creature type you name. So, do what you will when your spells cost 0 mana. But I think Omniscience is pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Omniscience
pretty.
is a good magic card.
Turns out that these just combo very, very, very well. But
an actual, factual, infinite combo, kill them dead.
That's actually in Phoenixes.
At the literal Phoenix that has the creature type Phoenix printed on it.
This is actually, this is the only Phoenix WinCon ever printed ever for this deck.
It's quite possibly true.
So this is World Heart Phoenix. You may cast it from your graveyard by paying Wooburg.
Yeah, but it's Windrake. It's 2 and red for a 2/2 flyer.
So it's Windrake, but also you can Wooburg it back from your graveyard to the battlefield.
With 2 counters on it.
So, Morophon makes it cost 0 from the graveyard.
Yes, but it says you can cast it.
Yeah, it says you can
specifically, which Morophon cares about casts.
Yeah, and
not abilities.
Yeah, you're going to be casting it from your graveyard.
So it costs 0,
for 0.
and you get a free 4/4. Now, if you have Alter Dementia, you can mill everybody out ad nauseum. Mill all their ad nauseums.
Yeah, because you're playing against all the competitive decks, because this Phoenix is ready to go.
Totally. This Phoenix is geared up, out of the box, leave Pang Tong in, and just go sweep your CEDH friends.
You might not have Alter Dementia, but there's at least Carrion Feeder in the deck. There's some other sack outlets.
in the deck.
Yep, so we have other sack outlets, and then you just need to pay off from there with like Zulapur Cutthroat or Cool Celebrant.
Falconroth Noble is also in there.
Falconroth Noble. So there's just, you got to have a payoff like that and a sack outlet, and you can go off 2 with these 2 cards.
And so you're actually milling. You're trying to get the World Heart Phoenix in the grave. That's where you need it. Then you just play Morophon. Now you don't need any mana set up once you have Morophon and a sack outlet.
So if you really wanted to build a version of this deck that was ideal and didn't have all the Phoenixes in it, like we put every Phoenix in this deck.
No, I cut some of the weird ones.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
For shame.
I figured
you didn't leave in the
what
crappy.
if somebody wants to build this deck? They don't need the one from Legends that costs $20, and they don't need Arclight Phoenix, which is like untriggerable in this deck. So I cut those 2, but every other Phoenix is in here.
Fine.
The gang's all here.
That's completely
It's
fair.
the who's who of Phoenixes minus the best one, Arclight Phoenix.
Well, yeah, but
and
I mean
the most expensive one.
but the Arclight's like the worst one in the deck to be realistic. So,
but it's the best one in some other format.
It's the
that
best.
we don't talk about at all.
Phoenixes are awesome.
It's such a cool creature type.
It is such a cool creature type.
Way cooler than cycling.
My favorite creature type.
I don't like that creature type at all.
Cycling. Great. Jordan's one of our friends we know personally.
Yes, and also supports us financially, which you can do at patreon.com/Nitpicking. But we digress.
So we got rid of like Astral Drift, Astral Slide, all that.
Archfiend of Ifnir.
I got rid of. Don't put any O-ring effects in your deck. There was cast out in this deck. I don't care if it has cycling. Don't ever put O-rings in your deck.
They never end up being good. The best one is the one that hits. Okay, never mind. I lied. One of the ones that people play a lot is Grasp of Fate or whatever it's called, where it O-rings a thing each of your opponents control. No. That's a disaster waiting to happen.
I don't.
Now when somebody wipes enchantments or spot removes that to get their threat back, there's 2 other threats that come back too.
Yeah, I will say just don't play O-ring effects. I think it's
it's safer to just avoid them. Fiend Hunter is different.
Fiend Hunter is different because it can be sacked and it can combo.
Yes, that is different.
And that's way different. We increased the CMC from 3.3.
The rare CMC increased. The average CMC was 3.3 for Jordan's deck, but now it's 3.43.
Yeah, but also playing things like Abrupt Decay. If you're not playing a competitive deck, don't put Abrupt Decay in.
Just don't need it.
You don't.
Added some girth and increased the net worth. That should be our slogan.
I don't like that.
No.
It sounds horrible. It sounds like the slogan for like
something else.
Something we're not going to talk about
unpatented blue pill
on this PG channel.
Or PG.
we try and be PG. Sometimes we get off topic a little bit.
A little bit. Okay. Speaking of which, this show is brought to you by are 17 patrons.
17?
That's right. That's a ridiculous amount of patrons. And if you want to be a member of this ridiculous amount of people, you just got to go to patreon.com/nitpickingnerds and sign up to send us money.
Sign up to send us money. We love you all. You're all great. We're heading out. We're heading to bed.
Oh, and if you want to submit a tune-ups, you can do it in the comments and just give us a tapped out list. But we're heading to bed.
Yes, right into bed. Peace out, Tribe Scout.